times purchase price adjustments play the key role of bridging the gap between buyers and sellers in terms of valuation. So whenever a buyer and a seller agree in principle to do a deal, that understanding is based on an agreed valuation, and that valuation in turn depends on a whole host of factors like what is the cash position, what is the debt position, what is the working capital position, so on and so forth. So, and typically transactions have a life cycle, right? It's not that you sign a document today and close tomorrow. That happens, but it may not happen in every single transaction. And oftentimes there is a significant time lag between signing and closing. So, what would happen is in this time frame, the cash position can change, debt can increase or reduce, or working capital can increase or reduce, all of which will have a very real effect on the valuation assumptions that have gone into the handshake between the buyer and the seller. So where purchase price adjustments come in is that they reference a target valuation or a target working capital position or a target cash position or a target debt position, and then solve for the actual cash position, debt position, or working capital position as of the closing date. Thereby enabling the parties to get a sense of how far away the actual position on the closing date is from the assumptions that have gone into the valuation. So if that shows that the business is worth more, that is the cash is higher or the working capital is a positive number, then more money gets paid out to the seller in the most rudimentary form. Conversely, if the debt position is higher or the working capital is lower than what was anticipated, then a return of consideration in that sense is in order. It could be an actual cash transfer back and forth. It could be a holdback. Those are all mechanics. But yes, in sum and substance, this is what a purchase price adjustment is. The smaller component of that is also earnouts. Sometimes it may happen that a seller may feel that he's forced to sell a business or take on investors at a particular point, but the business has not fully scaled up. There are great orders on the pipeline. Market is on an upswing, so on and so forth. And therefore, the current valuation may not be reflective of the actual or true value of the business. So then buyers and sellers agree on certain milestones, which if they are achieved, additional cash consideration is typically paid out to the sellers. Again, there are a whole host of mechanics around how that's implemented, but long and short, that's the earnout side of purchase price adjustments.